If you enjoyed Sable, you're going to love Caravan SandWitch. This exploration game combines sci-fi, Provence-like setting with a heartfelt story-driven narrative. Caravan SandWitch released on September 12th for PC, PlayStation, and the Nintendo Switch only for $24.99. The game follows Saj, who embarks on a quest to find their long-missing sister while uncovering the secrets of the planet Cigalo. It's a warm, emotional journey focusing on community, adventure, and environmental concerns. Let's dive into what makes Caravan SandWitch stand out. From the moment you start Caravan SandWitch, the narrative pulls you in. You begin in an abandoned space station, receiving a distress signal from your long-lost sister, setting the tone for the adventure ahead. As you travel to the planet Cigalo with your companion Neffel, the gameplay centers on exploration, completing quests, and upgrading your van, which is essential for navigating the world. One thing I noticed early on is the amount of backtracking you do. However, this never felt tedious. In fact, the fetch quests, which are common in a majority of exploration games, each quest you complete pushes the story forward, making every action feel impactful rather than repetitive. There's a nice balance between the main and the side quests. Sometimes I felt stuck, but it turned out I just needed to complete more side quests to progress in the main story, which I felt gave the game a really good pace. The world of Cigalo is stunning, with diverse biomes from lush green landscapes to desolate deserts. It's beautifully crafted with the game's unique art style. As you explore, you'll meet the planet's inhabitants, an intriguing mix of species left behind, including the Rientos, the abandoned robots, and the mysterious sandwich. Every time I say sandwich, I keep thinking like the food sandwich. Each character and species adds a layer of depth to the world and the story, with an emphasis on community and working together to survive in this challenging environment. The van, like I mentioned before, plays a huge role in your exploration. As you gather parts and upgrade, you'll unlock new areas, adding to the satisfaction of progressing. You'll often need to gather enough component parts to unlock new tools and upgrades that allow access to previously unreachable areas. If you see any parts lying around, make sure you grab them. There were multiple times where I couldn't explore further because I didn't have the right equipment, which added a layer of strategy to the exploration. But once upgraded, the game lets you move to the next chapter, but be sure to double check if you've completed all the tasks before proceeding with the upgrade. These upgrades progress you naturally and open up new areas of the map, but be prepared for some back and forth trips as you unlock new advancements for your truck. Although unlocking all the areas may feel quicker than I initially anticipated, the new upgrades keep returning to old locations fresh. I loved stumbling across a new area for me to explore. Plus, the freedom to explore without combat, death, or timers makes the experience so laid back and focused on the journey rather than survival. One standout feature I have to mention is the inclusion of a motion sickness setting in the accessibility options. As someone who often struggles with motion sickness in certain games, this setting made my experience much more comfortable, and I couldn't be happier with the attention to detail here. It's always refreshing to see developers make games more accessible to all players. Another small appreciated feature is that there's no fall damage. You don't have to worry about falling from great heights, which made the exploration feel a lot more relaxing and stress-free. Also, when you receive a new tool upgrade, the game offers an in-depth tutorial in like a VR simulation kind of format. It was really cool. And I felt like that really made learning the mechanics feel intuitive and really immersive. The storytelling in Caravan SandWitch is its emotional core. From the initial distress signal to the mystery surrounding your sister's disappearance, the narrative stays gripping throughout the game. Every character interaction, from the Rientos to the robots, feels well written and meaningful. Each conversation deepens your connection to the world and the unfolding mystery, which made the quest to find your sister even more personal. One of the most compelling aspects to the game is its dual endings. I couldn't help but wonder what the outcome would be if I made a different choice. Thankfully, after completing the game, I could revisit my save file and wrap up any side quest I missed, and I could choose the other ending. Both endings definitely made me emotional, and it is really rare for a game to make me feel that way. It took me around 11 hours to complete this game, and that's with experience both endings. While I did miss a few side quests, it didn't hinder the replayability, as I could revisit them after completing the main story. Now, Caravan SandWitch delivers a unique and heartfelt adventure through a beautifully crafted world. It balanced exploration, narrative, and emotional depth with a focus on community building and meaningful quests. The game's thoughtful design, accessibility features, and freedom to explore at your own pace make it a standout in the cozy gaming genre. So, whether you're drawn to its engaging story, vibrant world, or the weight of the choices, Caravan SandWitch is an adventure worth experiencing. Are you planning to dive into Caravan SandWitch? Personally, I enjoyed the freedom it offered and the emotional story behind it. If you enjoyed this review, give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more cozy gaming content. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the game. What did you think? Drop them in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching, and until next time, so happy gaming.